Hey guys, ThirdTempest here, and today we are playing some more Medabots. On today's episode, we are actually going to try to get through this little bit of an area. Not too sure how well we're going to be able to do it, but yeah. I was wondering how Yangin is doing. Did you say Yangin? I don't even like saying the ghost's name. What? Ghost? I opened my mouth in front of a stranger. How embarrassing! Did any letters come from Canny? When you say Canny, do you mean the old woman? Why would she get a letter? Eek! Oh, I opened my mouth in front of a stranger. I'm embarrassed. There are a few Medabots here that you might want to grind out just to get parts. I lost Canny's letter to get the parts you need. So, but despite the fact that there are parts here that I would suggest you grabbing, they're not like exclude. You can get. There's a better time to grab them, and I'll tell you when. And that's when I'll also show you the two new sets of Medabots that are here, because there are two new Medabots here, or two sets of Medabots. There are a couple of battles here that show them, but yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry to be a bother, but just how can I get home? We can't let you leave like that. I'm really fatty and not tasty at all. What are you saying, dearie? I'm talking about work. I want to ask you to drive away the wild Medabots who injure my babies. They might have a boss somewhere in the area. She doesn't know about the letter yet. Let's just keep going. However, there are a few random meta battles that you can get into. But yeah, there are and you get a couple free parts here. What are you doing? It's great weather today. I'm having lunch. Did you say lunch? Well, want some oil? I'm good, thanks. Oh yeah, that reminds me. My bag is all soaked, but my lunch is still safe. Want to eat together? Sure. You lost the lunchbox. Munch, munch. Gulp, gulp. That was great! It's always better with someone else. This place is pretty dangerous. It'd be best for you to go back quickly. The weirdos come out soon. The weirdos? Yeah, they're really weird guys. They wear these strange costumes. The Robo-Robos? Here, this should help you. No offense, you should already have that meta part by now. Like, with how many times I've run into the guy that plays with the bats, yeah, you should probably have that meta part by now. Sometimes people try to carry me off. Beauty is such a sin. And if we talk to this Medabot, wow, these are some nice meta parts. Would you row battle with me? We actually get a battle with this guy. He's not hard, but he is annoying. For the most part, well, in Metabee's version, he's not hard, due to the fact that Metabee has access to missile parts, and the missiles have a 100% hit accuracy. Even with this deduction that I'm getting from the status effect, I will still hit if I use my missiles. And yes, I realize that sounds weird, but that's how that is. That's just how that works. I'm gonna charge Metaforce because I know that by the time, or never mind, he did not get there. Generally, they get there faster. Huh. Must have been just the luck of the draw there. Whatever, it's fine. It does happen sometimes where your movement speed is a tad bit faster than what you thought it was, and things just didn't work out. It's not often, like, consistency-wise, I generally always get the same thing, but whatever, it's fine. I'm not worried about the what is it? Movement speed, or using the Metaforce. I like using the Metaforce, especially in one of the battles that this is in the wild, because it helps clear things out. But yeah, whatever, it works. But this is what I meant. Like, it has a skill that literally lowers your chance of hitting, so it's just kind of annoying to be fighting it if you don't have something like the missile parts that can 100% hit all the time. Or I think Metaforce. I think Metaforce can always hit. I am not entirely sure. I've been wrong about that a lot. But I do know the missile metal part I have on Metabee will not miss. Rakusho will have a little bit more difficulty due to the fact that he doesn't have a 100% hit move, but his strike is very consistent. So you might be able to do that in that game. I don't quite remember off the top of my head, but Metabee is going to just melt this thing if it doesn't dodge. So here's hoping it doesn't dodge, and it doesn't dodge. Yay! Legs are gone. Arm is gone. Other arm is severely damaged. Now it has like almost no ability to dodge because it no longer has legs. That may seem weird, but that kind of makes a lot more sense. Your leg parts are gone, you lose a lot of your evasiveness because that's where all your evasiveness is generally located on a Medabot, is in the legs. So, yay! Higher chance of hitting. I'm just gonna go for missiles, that way I'm guaranteed to take it down if I can actually land a missile shot. Because, yep. I just shot the wing off. That's fine. That's fine. It's just a matter of time at this point. Just waiting to mow this little guy down. No, I'll survive and I'll poison you again. If it's not clear, I have fun with the game. I always have fun when I'm playing games. But this guy annoys me, like beyond a doubt. Like, this team has been annoying me this entire time because I've been trying to grind off screen to get certain parts from its teammate that's not in here right now, that I will be showing again later on in the episode, probably at the end or whenever I get to a point I want to be at. But yeah, he's a thing. And I haven't been able to get any of the parts off of the other one I want. Roll battles wear me out. Well, we're going to continue on. The water taxi won't do you any good. Hey, you're the Medabot that goes around burying people for $1. I'm really lucky to run into you here. Sorry, I just came here to deliver a customer. In fact, he paid for a round-trip ticket, so I have to wait for him. A customer? Did you bring someone here? Some guy dressed in a rubber suit. He kept saying Robo all the time. That's the Robo gang! What are you doing what are they doing in a place like this? Yep, they're very weird. We're going to be coming into I lost Kenny's letter. We're going to be coming into a row battle here in a second that is actually quite annoying to deal with. And I would have highly suggested you save before coming in here, but you would also need anti-C parts, or you would want anti-C parts. I'm not using them because I believe I have a strategy that will work. Just a heads up. There's no way out of here. Prepare yourself. From now on, you're working for the Robo gang. I'd rather rust than work with you creeps. We know you're bluffing. What are you guys doing? Whoa! There's a suspicious looking guy. You're the suspicious ones. Suspicious looking ones. Well, we've been seen, so let's get him. Whoa! Yeah, it's basically the same fight as the one above that we just did, and I would highly suggest just using the... What is it? If you have anti-C parts, using anti-C parts because they're very, very helpful. As far as I know, I don't believe the Hanwha will actually do anything in this fight. I feel like he's the same as that gnome, the green one that we fought earlier. He does do things, but like not now. I believe it's a little bit later on because we're not dealing with his Metaforce, because I don't believe he can use Metaforce. Again, I'm not 100% sure, I'm guessing here. It's just a guess. It's just a guess. I probably shouldn't just guess at these things, but yeah. But here was the strategy I was trying to do earlier, and it happened to not work. I charged up my Metaforce. I know I was gonna get hit first, and then I knew I was gonna get hit before I got back to the point. So I used Metaforce, and it just, well, it does this. It does. It does this. Instantly take out their head part, making this fight really easy. But in the Rikusho version, I would honestly just suggest having an anti-C part, because it makes the fight just as easy. If you use Rikusho's Scout, because Rikusho has Scout rather than Metabee not having it. Whoa! Leg meta parts. Teacup was acquired. You got a Robo medal. You earn 350 experience. Kabuto medal leveled up. You're pretty good. When will they give up doing this? Today we've got the upper hand. Pincer attack! You cowards! We're evil. We can get away with it. Who's that? Set the table with finery. Let's stop picking at our food. Burning like the hottest spicy roti. From the darkness comes the mysterious metafighter, Phantom Renegade. Wherever there is evil, Phantom Renegade will be there. He's so cool. Weirdo Robo. Man, this guy is absolutely nuts. You're the last guys who should be saying that. I'll punish you. He's coming this way. Robo. Robo retreat. Huh. Holy Mataroli! You just scared off the Robo gang. Like that, like it was nothing. Huh. They're not worth my time. More importantly, are you okay? Yes, sir. That's good. Listen up, boy. Evil is not always what you can see and feel. Sometimes it hides beneath the other illusions. What? I'm certain we'll meet again in the near future. Adios! Phantom Renegade. Wow, Phantom Renegade is so cool. Oh man, I forgot to ask his autograph. I mean, I should have asked him to take me back to the waterfall. Yeah, now I gotta walk. Get one letter. Dear Natsuko, I'm doing well these days. Everyone is doing fine too. I'm a little worried because Yang hasn't come home. I hope he hasn't been caught by any evil people. Love, Grandma. Is this what the old woman's letter? Wow, that was rude of you, Icky, to be reading it. Are you okay? Thank you. You saved me. Those guys live here, capture Medabots, and make them work for their gang. I see. That's their game. Well, I'll give you a lift if you want to go back. I can let someone ride on me, but only for a short while. Come on, ride. Pretty sure there's nothing else here. Let me double check something. And sure. Let's make waves. And that's an easy way to get back to Candy's place. And we'll give the letter to him so he doesn't feel so inadequate. We'll lost Candy's letter. Is this the letter you wanted? Oh, you found it! I'll go deliver it! You lost letter. I lost the lost letter. Huh. Something feels weird. The old woman is really scary, but I should ask her. I have new scales of snake. Bubble, toil, and trouble. Excuse me? Oh, you're back, dearie. I'm just about done with dinner. I don't want any. I read your letter and saw something about yanging in it. I was wondering, This might have some meaning for you. Well, I can tell you the story if you want to hear about it. I used to live with my granddaughter Natsuko. Natsuko and Yangi met each other when she got lost before, but when she left the house, Yangi also left for somewhere. I'm wondering how Yangi is doing now. Who's Yangi? Who's Yangi? The ghost Medabot. The ghost! I'm worried about Yangi. I haven't taken care of him at all, so he's probably rusted out. I get it now. The ghost is a Medabot. It's Yangi. You say something? Never mind. Don't worry, Yangi will be back safely. You say some strange things. By the way, if you're going back, I'll have my little ones wait outside. He can transport you, not only letters, but people too. Ma'am? I said to call me Canny. Right, Canny. Thank you, Canny. Hold on there. Before you go, take this. What's this for? The big box and a little box. Which one you pick? Hee hee. This is like all the fairy tales. Okay, this is not an insanely important decision because I believe you can come back and get the other box. I would highly suggest getting the big box because that's the one I'm getting. Should I take the big box? Yes, because it holds the female tin pet and all the parts to build up brass, which is Erica's for leading Medabot. This one had a male tin pet and $1. That's all it had. That's the only difference between the boxes. Is one had a male tin pet and the other one had a female tin pet. I highly suggested getting a female tin pet because there are parts you can run in order to be of more use. But now we have an anti-C meta part, and I am going to call this episode here. We basically helped out Canny, and we don't have to leave quite yet. You would leave by talking to this Medabot. I am going to be grinding out meta parts because there is one Medabot here. There are a couple Medabots here that I want parts for, and I haven't been lucky in getting them. But now that I have 3 Medabots, and one of them actually has an anti-C meta part, I will have a higher chance of doing, or easier time of getting the parts that I want. Anyway, this has been ThirdTempest saying, have fun playing games, guys. Later! This first Medabot set uses a healer and an attacker, whereas the next Medabot set uses a evasive leader and an anti-C attacker. This is why you do not use C-leg meta parts here.